Hello everyone, my name is Olivatri and welcome to Love Sam, a psychological horror game where you are completely alone in a room at night tormented by the dark thoughts in your head. You must read your diary to discover your mysterious past. Sounds great. So far I have played like 5 minutes of it, got too scared and had to click off. So let's hope it goes better this time. I'm sure it won't, but I'm too bad with horror games, so I hope you have fun watching me terrify myself. Thank God we got lights, at least that's something. And this dingy little apartment where the lights flicker. Are they flickering or is it just... Okay, it's oh God, I'm terrified already. Nothing's even happened. God. Oh God, see already I thought my desk was something behind me. Okay. Nothing in the shower? Nope. Alright, let's just get... Jesus, door closed behind me, that's great. Things just turn on and off automatically, I love that. My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. Oh, great. Can do with some moving on. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. Oh, please don't. Okay, good, there was no knock. I never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, over-dramatic much? Yes, way too much. I don't like those hearts, they look too much like butterflies. Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. Oh God, doesn't sound like it ended well. But he is cute though, I can understand why you might still be hung up on him. 3 years. No, 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? Why does she look like a corpse? She's not a corpse, is she? Oh God, I hope she's not. That's really gonna be a bummer. B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Oh God, what a douche. Since then I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. It probably wasn't. Just assume it wasn't and move on. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Is that capitalised or is this the way I read it? Ah, no, it's not capitalised. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? Oh yay, creepy little Ouija board written down. I don't like the way that son's looking at me with his big old teeth. Oh, do we have to say yes or no? I don't want to say that we don't remember this person. I feel like that's not going to end well, so we'll say we'll remember her. And hope that's the right choice. I don't think that is the right choice really if someone's gonna stalk me. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget, cute. Yeah, see, that's the most important bit. Oh God, I just feel like this is all gonna go horribly wrong really quickly. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. What dark memories did you have? Jesus. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. It used to be my favourite place. Naturally because it was B's favourite place to begin with. See, nah, you're too attached. You gotta have your own favourite place. You can't just latch on to what he wants. If there were 2 things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Yeah, she's really obsessed with this guy. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Colmer. 5 stars, Brian Colmer. I'm starting to think Brian Colmer liked this place. Things were so much easier back then. You could just go, hey. Now I'd be like, hey. Just it's so simple. It's like the budget version of Fault in Our Stars. Nothing but hanging out after that with some occasional visits to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Oh God, oh God. Oh, I don't like that the phone's... Oh no. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Oh God, I think it has. Let's accept. Oh, at least we can look around. Hello? Hey. 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 Well, I said hey. She didn't say hey. So, honestly, can I write stuff? Can I put my own notes? You didn't say hey either? Jesus. No, this girl's not nice. I just want to say hello every time I call him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. I imagined him eagerly, waiting to hear something other than my breath. Yeah, I was expecting you to say hey, you know? Like you'd planned. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Nope. Oh god, see there's rainwater on my desk now. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. But you can look through my eyes. Why would you look through my window? Oh, I gotta get them closer, don't I? Scan the room. Let's open up. Did you get in? Okay. Ooh. Nothing's here. Okay. Oh, yay, a new letter. This is so great. August 21st, 2006. That was a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of the new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wainwright Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. Oh god. Been there. Well, I had a school uniform, so no, but yeah, telling yourself confidence doesn't always work. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know, there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wainwright even accepted transfers. Oh no, she's not gonna have a good time here. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempting socialization with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you two hillbillies. Ooh, getting a bit rough out here. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends, after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to my mum for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Write to you later, diary. My only true friend, loves Sam. Oh god, seems like she hasn't had a good time of it already. First day, she's already been bullied for not dressing right. Oh, I can understand why she might become a stalker. If I'm like, was I like probably the only guy that was nice to her? I just heard creaking. Where's creaking coming from? I can't see. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Blood splatter to stranger to friend to special someone. I don't know what the blood splatter represents, but I don't think I want to know. If that even represents something. Like birth, maybe? Yeah, life from Rosen Peak was a... lies. It's now flickering. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. I thought you were the candy. Oh no, yeah, the town was. I wasn't paying enough attention, clearly. Nonetheless, it's where my heart lies. Okay. That doesn't, I don't like, see, I like these drawings. Nice little flowers. They're more up my alley. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us, poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Oh god, please don't knock on the door. Please don't be at my door. Please. Knock, knock. Oh, that was good timing. Oh god. Oh, and I can't just keep going. I've got to go answer the door. Is that at my door? 4 bits? Oh god. Okay, that's where the letter went. That's good. I have a feeling she's not actually going to be here. Oh, Jesus. I'm leaning back. I don't want to see. Hello? Hello? Please don't be. Oh no, God. Don't. Is there something behind me? No, we're good. We're good. And there's another letter. Shocking. Oh, and the drawings changed because I answered the door, sort of. Oh, this isn't horrifying. August 22nd, 2006. Stacey's classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favourite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. Wow, it's almost like this is fiction. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already. How could I resist? Every time I get in Stacey's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mum called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of her city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mum. Oh God, she's having a bad time of it. She can't even tell her Mum. Oh, I feel quite bad for her, but she's a stalker, so I don't feel that bad. Okay, let's carry on. Hey. Oh, so both the pages have changed. That's good. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. The doors were already open even before I put my hands on the knob. Alright. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. Oh God, she's gone after the most desirable guy and hoping to change him. Oh no. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. See, why do you have to draw it like that though? Why can't you just paint as a normal door, or a keyhole, or a nice smile? No, it's got to be a creepy mixture. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. I mean, you can leave my side, eventually, you can move on, we can see other people, and there's just one little drawing. Okay. Oh, it's bigger. Yay. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I also really want to get up. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, okay. I'm not freaking out. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. Oh, okay. And it's dark. We gotta go turn the light on. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Just quick scan around my own room to make sure I'm not being haunted. Quick scanning around the game room. Right, where's the lamp? Oh, lamp. This lamp. Ah, of course. Let's just carry on. This is fine. Let's not try to figure out. Oh, and another letter. August 24th, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Ah, brilliant for this game then, I guess. What a coincidence. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. Of the lake or the bodies? It's a bit creepy, honestly, don't know. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those poll on my to-do list, which is already filled with a crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacey will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. Don't know why public transportation had to be put in bold, but alright, if it's that important to her. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write to you later. Love, Sam. I feel like she's writing these to herself. I'm feeling quite bad for her, because I can imagine how hard it would be to go to a new school and stuff. But on the other hand, this is kind of freaky, so she kind of deserved it. Plus, you know, vintage shirts, nah. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team, while maintaining a high grade for a star player. Oh no, see, he's the loner, yet he's fallen in love with the top guy. Obviously it's not going to end well. Oh, okay, cool, just saved. B was the best quarterback, way Wright could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Oh, I know what that is. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. See, that's... No, nothing's grabbing me. I'm not about to be grabbed. Oh, I was right, I'm not about to be grabbed. Hey. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. I just realised that not being grabbed when you're home alone suddenly became like a really good thing, better than it should be. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of bad headache. A good kind of bad headache? I've never experienced any sort of good bad thing. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. You see, you're not making much sense here. I think she's losing the plot a bit. But as soon as B gave me that hay, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. So he said hey to her a couple times, and she's fallen madly in love with him. Honestly, I can relate. Hey. Hi. Are we supposed to write something? Oh no, I felt like we're supposed to stick something in there. Oh, we are supposed to... Oh, okay. Oh, no. Let's put the... Who the hell just giggled? Oh, what? How is she doing this? Oh, oh no. August 31st, 2006. Oh god, I'm so terrified. For the boarding school where right intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visited the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Leslie's book assignment. Yeah, I don't think getting lost in there is the reason people don't go to libraries. I think it's because they're boring. I wonder if Stacey's even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoos all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. See, I think she might be hating on Stacey too much. But then again, she'd made fun of her shirt, so honestly, I don't know what to think of these people. Because on the one hand, she's being bullied, and she's fallen in love with someone that's unattainable, and secondly, she's kind of a weird stalky monster thing, so I'm kind of torn. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacey's mouth, or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So yeah, right. Ooh, so this is the first introduction we've had of Brian in these letters. Yeah, because it seems like the letters in the book aren't like matching in timeline so far, so we'll see. Oh yeah, because I think these are before the letters are before we met, and the book is after. Because I've left. I've gone to live in this dingy little apartment. And, and follow my dreams, well, whatever. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. We too cool for books. Oh yeah, me too. Open those eyes. No need for words. Wait, I don't have anything to write with. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. So, turn around and sing for me. I'm not much of a singer, really. I'm not really... Maybe I can do a little dance? Because I don't have any eyes in my mouth. And I'm pretending like that weird noise behind me isn't real. Okay. Oh, well, okay. Well, time to die, I guess. Oh, God, I don't want to turn around. I really don't. What the hell is that? What the... And she's gone, and she's gone, and she's gone. What the hell is that? An arrow? Leading to the sink? Is she telling me to do the dishes? Honestly, I have no idea. Okay. Well, I'm not doing the dishwashers. You know, I've never been one for chores, you know? What's that arrow pointing to? I don't know. The air vent? What? Can I turn the light back on now? Oh, we've got some light. Okay, we're going to ignore that. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. What the hell was that? What? I just went back to bed? Did she put me to bed? Do I just carry on? Open those eyes. So do I need to write something down? Okay, so I know what's gonna happen. I know where she is. No need to be scared. Oh, maybe I need to... something that I can put. I need to respond to her little message. I think that's it. What the hell was that? Who just took a photo? I thought this was a stick. Let's put the stick down. Okay, so I got a stick and my photo taken. And my blood is pumping. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know why she gave me a stick. Why do I need a stick? Who took my photo? Why did she take my photo? What? Why was she in my kitchen? Okay, September 4th, 2006. I still can't get over that. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Okay, deep breaths. We can do this. We can get through this. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth the bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick up books for Miss Leslie's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Yeah, I gotta say, regular geek is better than being creepy. But then again, doing all this is creepy, so I don't think you actually care about that too much. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me? Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. Oh yeah, I hate that, you know, hearing noises behind you and stuff. Ugh, it's the worst, isn't it? At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. Yeah, let's keep it going. Ah, and there's the picture of me. And she's already put it in the book somehow. This is so fun. I love how we do these little things. At least I got a light back. That's something, right? Can I take this photo out? I need to put my phone on charger. Where's my phone charger? I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him. Even when he is not looking. Yeah, because I'm picking up this goddamn stick that you sent me to get. Why did I get a stick? Oh god. What? Why? I don't have to get up, do I? Well, why do I have to get up? I just want to continue reading. Okay, we've got light. Oh, well that's new. A little letter above my bed. Woo! Nah, it's behind the bed. It's gone forever now. It's gone forever. No, I don't want to go get that. Oh well, I wasn't that interested anyway. Okay. No need for that letter. We're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh no, I have to go get it somehow. How am I supposed to get it? Oh god, I hate this so much. Maybe it's not the letter I'm supposed to get? am I supposed to use the stick? Can I crouch somehow, maybe? Oh god, no, don't go under the bed. Don't go under the bed. Oh, nothing good comes from under the bed. Oh no. Let's just grab it. Okay. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringeworthy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. Oh, see, why do teachers do this? What do they think we're going to say? We're the most interesting people in the world. No, I'm boring. I've never felt less like a good human being than when I have to say something interesting about myself. Jesus. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it I don't even know, the perspective towards oneself. Rearranging? I have no idea. Blah blah. Wow, like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 PM now. Why am I writing about this? See, he smiled at you, and you've gone mental. See, nah, this is a weak attitude right here. It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain. Probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. Oh, look, you're saying get out of my brain, but you're coming to my house, alright? That's not my fault. I smiled at you once in class. Nah. Oh, jeez, what the... Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I've had enough. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm scared out of my mind, so I think that's going to be a good place to stop today. A thing under my bed. I'm backed into a corner. I'm as safe as I can be, except the fact that I'm in a house with a creepy monster that I smiled at once. So, thank you for watching today's episode. I'll probably get one up as soon as possible, and goodbye.